Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this February the 21st, 2025. I'm hoping everybody had a great Friday out there so far. Everybody has a great Friday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be looking at the storm system here, which is moving across the Pacific Northwest and a few across the portion of the South. But we're going to start over here in the Pacific Northwest, over toward Washington, Oregon State, Idaho, and portion of Montana, South Canada region. You can see the activity moving across that region. A little bit up here around the Great Lakes region. Also a little bit over here around the Four Corners region, around Arizona, New Mexico, northern Mexico as well, and also in the portion of Texas, portions of Louisiana. A little bit of activity there as well. A little bit of activity over the north central tropical Atlantic, moving out of Nova Scotia, moving toward the east towards St. John's Island. Got a little bit of activity across South America, the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, just east of the South American coast, and more activity across the southwestern and eastern portions of the Pacific Ocean as well. Otherwise, pretty quiet across the remainder of the lower 48. All right. If you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, you can see we got snow up here for portions of southeast Canada, around portions of northern Michigan, around Lake Huron, Lake Superior, down to a portion of New York State, a little bit in western Maine, a little bit of activity over here, a little bit of snow shower activity over in portions of Wisconsin, thunderstorms and showers along the east coast of Florida, down toward the Florida Keys, also some down in the Gulf of Mexico, up into Texas and Louisiana. Got a mixed precipitation portions of northern Louisiana and Arkansas, and also Texas. And also we have some freezing rain possible in portions of South Texas, and a little bit in southern Arkansas, a little bit of freezing rain over in portions of Montana, Idaho, Washington, and portions of Oregon State. Heavy snow over portions of Washington State as well over northern area, and then mixed precipitation elsewhere from Washington to Oregon to northern California to Idaho and Montana region, and right along the Canadian-U.S. border. As well, and shower activity along coastal areas of Washington, Oregon State, northwestern California, a little bit inland as well. Got a little bit of snow over here in portion of Montana and northeastern portions of Idaho as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Saturday. Alright, here's your Sunday forecast. Now you can see we got some snow in portions of New York State and the portions of southeast Canada, also in the portions of around the Lake Huron and Lake Huron region, also toward Toronto, Canada. We got mixed precipitation, freezing rain in that vicinity as well, across Michigan, over to Wisconsin, also northeast Minnesota, right on the Canadian-U.S. border. Even got some freezing rain and mixed precipitation down here in portions of Louisiana, Mississippi, and portions of southern Arkansas as well. Thunderstorms and showers from the portion of Florida, Atlantic coastal water, Florida Keys, the Gulf. Also in the portion of Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, and portion of Texas as well. Got a few pockets of snow over here in portions of Wyoming and northern Colorado. Pockets of heavy snow up here in portion of Washington State with mixed precipitation in Washington, Oregon, northern California, northern Nevada, northern Utah, portion of Wyoming, much of Montana and Idaho region as well. A little bit of freezing rain in that vicinity as well in eastern Oregon, western Idaho, and a little bit of rain showers in Washington, Oregon State along coastal areas as well. Maybe some thunderstorms and showers over coastal areas of Washington State. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Sunday. Alright, I want to see your current watches, warning, advisory map for your location across the nation. Alrighty, should be up here in a minute. Alright, we got some winter weather advisory for a couple counties in New York State. Got some freeze warning across South Georgia, northern Florida. Got some frost advisories there. We got a little bit of wind, cold weather advisory over eastern Kentucky, and a little bit over a portion of the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Then we got river flood warning for portions of Indiana down toward Kentucky, also western Tennessee, eastern Arkansas, portions of Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, eastern Texas, Louisiana, eastern South Carolina as well. Winter weather advisory down here in portions of central Texas, and then we got some high wind warnings down here in portions of Wyoming. High wind watches in effect from Montana. Also some winter weather advisory for a portion of Montana. Some flood watches also in effect for a portion of Montana, Idaho, and Washington State. And then we have some hydro issues for you guys in North Dakota, Montana, portion of Wyoming, Idaho, Washington, Oregon State as well. Then we got some small craft advisory gale warning from Maine all the way to the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Then from the southeast Georgia coast to the Florida Keys, Louisiana coast to east coast southeast Texas, and then again from northern California all the way to Washington State. Hawaiian Chain Island looks good. Small craft advisory gale warnings around the Alaska area. Freezing spray warnings in the blue. Northwestern Alaska we have some blizzard warning and winter weather advisories in effect for you guys. Alright, here's a look at the Storm Prediction Center outlook. No severe weather at this time. Just some general thunderstorm for your Saturday. From Corpus Christi to Houston to Lupkins to Alexandria to New Orleans, Shreveport, Louisiana. A little bit of activity there. Just some general thunderstorm for you Saturday. Let's take a look at your Sunday forecast. Alright, you can see we got a little bit just east of Houston over toward New Orleans, just south of Alexandria, Louisiana. Got some general thunderstorms for you guys there on day 3, which is Sunday. So, and pretty quiet across the remainder of the forecast area. Alright, now here's a look at the drought monitor. As you can see, pretty much most of the United States pretty well got a drought situation from the yellow, which is abnormally dry, to the orange, which is kind of a severe drought. Also the tan is a severe drought. Exceptional drought pretty much is the darker color red, and this real severe weather drought pretty much is number 3. So pretty much most of the United States is pretty well in a drought, but there's a few areas just pretty much kind of just no drought going on. But if we can get a little bit more moisture across these areas where it's in the exceptional drought, extreme drought, the moderate drought to severe drought, then it'll kind of wipe out this drought pretty much across much of the area. You can see Alaska got a little bit in the southwest, and the Hawaiian Chain Island is pretty well dry as well across it also. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like these videos, share these videos, and we'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful Friday evening, folks. Take care, and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got. And we'll catch you back in the next video. So take care and enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got.